So the bottom line is that you are very much familiar with these issues we are raising. We are
yes, I am familiar.
You are very much familiar.
Yes, I'm
not minding whether you have this boundaries you are thinking about or not. You are already familiar with this particular case.
My brother.
Okay, what of that of Ahmed Umar, which was revoked on water line and reallocated to Asiya Mohammed Ahmad? I'm sure you are familiar with Asiya Mohammed Ahmad.
Asiya Mohammed Ahmad is my wife.
Okay. Allocated as owned by Hajjas Ali. They said there's a blood of land in my town.
I love them.
It never existed.
No, it never existed. Maybe the KB existed, but not the second one.
Okay, the first one.
This is why I want to be given the opportunity to go through these records. I have the records too. Sir?
This guy almost silent in party. But do I
the whole essence of this proceedings is so that we can learn from mistakes. But to tell Nigerians that some other person was allocating plots or was approving allocation of plots during your administration.
You're sorry now.
Sir, I was approving allocation of plots, but I do not do allocations of plots.
No, but you are approving. So, imagine you want to minister to have.
Minister just what needs to correct it, but to stay at the sole authority and see.
The ball stops in your court, so.
No, you have so many things to do. But let me ask you, is it fair to say that no letter of allocation is issued or was issued to any person without first your approval being had and obtained in writing? That is, no official of yours could have issued a letter of allocation to any person unless your approval had
been signed the ministerial approval.
You have to sign it. That means that the same one which was revoked, which was now allocated to your brother. By the way, I don't have any problem with your brother having a plot. He's a Nigerian and he's entitled to it.
Yes.
So I'm not imputing any motives. What we're trying to say is that some plot was revoked for reason of overriding public interest, or in this case because it was on water line, and it was allocated to another person.
Yes.
You approved this allocation.
Yes.
Okay, so you made a mistake. That's all. You know what? You made a mistake.
Yes. As the approving authority, I will approve whatever is brought to you, including the mistakes. But I am not in a position to know when I'm doing it as a mistake.
What approve? You don't approve. You approve at the end. It's a mistake.
Yes. Who has refused to come to testify before this committee.
He's studying in England.
Oh, yes, of course. Why not?
Yes.
The certificate. This is a memo from. Yes, this is a memo from Babatunde to you.
Yes.
He says it's dated 21st May 2007, and it's with Mohammed Ahmed Makarafi, KD 1032.
Yes.
He says, the certificate of occupancy representing the interest of Mohammed Ahmed Makarafi, KD 1032, over plot 1278, Maitama District, Cadastral Zone A05, has been printed, signed, and scanned. The certificate of occupancy is now ready for collection. Respectfully submitted. And now, your own minute, I'll read your own minute in your beautiful handwriting. It says, Director Aegis, please revoke for contravention of terms of development and allocate to suitable allottee. Is your memo, your endorsement to this memo. You were the sole authority.
wọ́n ní kí ètò bá ti wà ní àdúrà àbí nǹkan tó ṣàbí ní ìtìlélẹ́ ìrẹ́gbọ́n wọ̀n rántí. lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn àwọn ògbé bad boy ní lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn.
bad boy ni ó fẹ́ ṣe oṣù ẹ̀kọ́ ní lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn kúrò ṣé yóò lọ ṣe gbogbo ní ẹ̀ kí ló lọ́ọ́ jẹ́ kí lọ́ọ̀yà gan máa ṣe fún ìjọ.
No, you have a right to have a lawyer with you.
Yes. Okay. This is my handwriting.
Okay, fine. The point that I'm trying to make is that you were the alpha and omega in as respects allocation and revocation of plots. And the process of revocation is a totally different ball game.
Yes.
But I am saying that you approved or you revoked at your way because there's nothing suggestive of any problem on the face of this memo submitted to you by your assistant. It just informs you that the occupancy
this
is
guy
for
won't.
collection.
And then some of those mistakes is not enough to apologize. You need to pay for it.
That you revoke that other plot and using the subterfuge of it being on the water line, yes, or using the reason that it was on water line.
Oh, it's not just bad.
The issue of water line was never in consideration. You allocated that plot to whoever you allocated it to. The same way you did this one, the same way you revoked that one and allocated it. The same way you handled this one is the same way they revoked that one and allocated to another person. That's the question.
Only your director, he has 5 mobile police. So you like an imagine.
And I tried to act responsibly because I was under an oath of office. Those plots that we revoked were on water line and are still are. If you go, you can see. Okay? Now,
the benefit of being allocated to your brother, that's the problem we're having here.
A mistake.
Okay,
It doesn't matter whether it's my brother or not, it was a mistake and it was realized and I took steps personally to correct it. If you check the record, you see that it was not done, sir. Now, this second one, sir. Yes, when you say that because I said revoke and allocate a suitable allotee, that's true. I don't allocate. I said suitable allotee. I didn't specify who to allocate to. This further confirms what I was saying, that this is a process.
This guy is why would you say lawyer himself?
I'm saying that this suitable allotee could any gentleman have been given an allocation paper as a suitable allotee without this same memo being brought back to you for your final approval. Could it have happened that way?
No, when with this now, they will send a revocation to the accord allotee, and it is for contradiction of terms of development, by the way. Okay? And then they will draw up a list, get some applications, allocate, and bring it to me to sign.
Okay.
If I have comments, I send it back.
Madam Nasir.
That's how it works.
Madam Nasir, you see,
Yes, sir.
at times when laws are made, or rather most of the time are meant to be obeyed, and then it will ease your job, you civil servant and public servant generally.
Yes, sir.
You see, like this land use advisory committee you are talking about that,
Yes,
you, according to you, you did not mix one and you did not consume one.
Yes, sir.
It created a kind of lacuna or a vacuum, very serious one. That the paper being submitted, like you read one now, your TAs, technical assistants, constituted themselves either by your adult commission or a commission that yes, go and sort out if there is land from urban and regional town planning or from any other place, get them, let me know. If you have them, let me approve. Those people now term themselves to be the land use advisory committee that you ought to have put in place, and they were putting him into problem. Like the TA, who is just an ordinary TA, they are paying him by our record 100,000 naira. He's costing you your very beautiful name and your integrity.
Mr. Chairman, that may be quite correct, but I am working and I have to work with other people. Now, what they do, they may have their own motives, and I appreciate it. And many of these things, I am finding out for the first time. Because what I stand for, I will never allow these kind of things. You are absolutely right. And maybe if you had a land,
this guy is just trying to paint himself good. Never saw anybody. Okay.
And this kind of mistake should not happen. We spend a lot of money, sir. I spent 256 million for the first phase of computerization. The second place, we signed a contract for 900 million, sir. To make sure that this